duet? Jungkook and Taehyung leak shocking clues. The shocking news comes from two of BTS's closest and often dubbed soulmates by ARMY, Jungkook and Taehyung. Although both are serving their mandatory military service, fans were taken aback by a number of mysterious clues they provided through the official Weverse platform and private social media before the draft began. It all started with Jungkook's post a few months ago, where he shared a snippet of an unknown song's lyrics while writing a short caption, "Soon." Meanwhile, Taehyung also uploaded a story set in a recording studio and wrote, "With someone I really admire." It didn't take long for the ARMY to start speculating. Does this mean there will be a duet project between Jungkook and Taehyung? Speculation intensified when in one of the behind-the-scenes video released by Bigot before their departure for the military, captured the moment the two were talking casually. There, Taehyung casually said, "We haven't had a chance to release a song together yet, huh? When this is all over, how about we make it happen?" Jungkook only laughed, but replied with a meaningful smile, "Come on. I already have an idea." Since then, various theories have emerged among fans. Some ARMY even dissected hidden codes in their previous uploads, ranging from emojis, date numbers, to mysterious phrases. Not a few are convinced that this duet is not just a discourse, but is already in the preparation stage before both enter the ARMY. What makes this rumor even stronger is the statement of a famous American producer who recently did an interview with a well-known music magazine. The producer indirectly mentioned, "I got to work on a big project with two amazing Korean singers. The two of them have a very rare and special chemistry. This song will be a very sweet surprise for global fans." Inevitably, the ARMY directly linked the statement to Jungkook and Taehyung. Moreover, the two are known to have complementary vocal tones. Jungkook's soft and clear voice and Taehyung's warm baritone voice are considered the perfect combination. Fans' reaction? It's predictable. Social media was immediately filled with enthusiasm and pleas for the project to be truly realized. The hashtag #TaeKookDuetSoon had even been trending on Twitter for hours. Interestingly, some time ago in a special interview with Vogue Korea, when asked about their biggest dreams after all the members finished their enlistment, Taehyung replied with a small smile, "I want to do something I've never done before with someone who is like my own sister." While Jungkook only chimed in, "We know what it is." The answer made the ARMY even more impatient. If this duet project does happen, it will certainly be one of the most historic moments in BTS's career. Fans who have long dreamed of witnessing a full-fledged collaboration between Taehyung and Jungkook will finally get what they have only imagined. The ARMY can only wait. But one thing is certain, the signs that both give are not accidental. All felt like puzzle pieces ready to be assembled perfectly after the two returned from military service. Not only that, some Korean media began to provide additional leaks that increasingly made the ARMY curious. An insider from the Korean music industry revealed in an off-record interview, before serving in the military, Taehyung and Jungkook were seen several times at a large recording studio in the Gangnam area. In fact, some of the staff involved said that they spent late into the night, perfecting a secret project. What makes this speculation even hotter is the appearance of a list of songs registered with the KOMCA, Korean Music Copyright Association, a few weeks ago, where there are mysterious titles recorded under the names of Taehyung Kim and John Jungkook as lyricists and composers. The title of the song, which while only written with the code Q&A 2024 project, made ARMY even more convinced that the duet, which had been only a wishful thinking, would really come true. On various community platforms, fans even began to theorize about the concept of the song. Some guessed that the song would be a ballad with strong orchestral instruments, given Taehyung's tendency to like jazzy, slow, and emotional music. On the other hand, not a few believe that there will be a touch of modern R&B with a soft beat, combining the characteristics of Jungkook's very flexible sound with the warm low notes of Vd, and less exciting. Some ARMY also mentioned that this duet project might be a kind of celebration gift when BTS returns to activity as a whole group after completing military service in 2025. Some have even speculated that this duet single could have been released as a surprise before BTS's big reunion concert. Amid the growing wave of speculation, reactions from other BTS members also stole the show. In one of the written messages that RM had uploaded to Weverse, he wrote, "I can't wait for what my sisters have prepared. I'm sure it will be something extraordinary." Suga, who is known to be an excellent producer, also added fire to the ARMY's enthusiasm as he casually said in one of the live broadcasts before enlistment, "If you know what they do before enlistment. I'm jealous because you will be very surprised." All these words, which some fans might have thought of as a joke before, are now like pieces of a puzzle that are beginning to be clearly arranged. A senior music journalist even mentioned, if there really is a collaboration between Taehyung and Jungkook, it's not just a duet project. It will be a symbol of BTS friendship, loyalty, and strength that never fades, even as they take a break from the entertainment world. ARMYs around the world are getting impatient. Some international fan bases have even started preparing a special campaign titled, "We're Ready for Q&A," with a countdown to 2025. On Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, fans were buzzing to create edit videos that captured their imaginations of how the duet song would sound. To be sure, both Taehyung and Jungkook seemed to deliberately give small clues to make the ARMY feel the joy of this wait. In one of the letters Jungkook wrote before leaving for the ARMY, he wrote a sentence that now feels like it has a hidden meaning. "I always wanted to share something special with people who are like my family. Hope you are ready." Now, the question is only one. When will this surprise actually be announced? ARMY's sure that day will come. And when that day comes, the whole world will witness how two best friends who grew up together for more than a decade finally stand side by side, singing a song that represents their journey, laughter, tears, and love for the ARMY. One thing is for sure, this is not just a duet. It will be a historical moment that will always be remembered, not only by fans, but by the global music world. The rumors grew stronger when a famous composer from Los Angeles, who had previously worked with BTS on global projects, wrote something that made ARMY even more uproar. In an Instagram post, she wrote, "Two voices, one soul. Soon, the world will hear magic." This sentence was immediately flooded with comments from the ARMY asking if it was referring to Jungkook and Taehyung. Although the composer did not reply to any comments, he simply left a purple heart emoji, and for ARMY, that was enough as an implied answer. Meanwhile, some fans also began to unpack Taehyung's old interview in which he once said, "I want to create a song that not only unites voices, but also unites memories. A song that can make people cry and smile at the same time." If connected with all the leaks and signs that exist, it seems that this duet project is indeed not just a rumor. Some K-pop music observers say that Jungkook and Taehyung's duet project could be a big breakthrough for the Korean music industry, even globally. Both are lead vocalists with very different styles, but it is precisely the contrast that is believed to create an unforgettable harmony. On one side is Jungkook's flexible, powerful, and clear voice. On the other is Taehyung's low, heavy, and warm voice, like yin and yang, complementing each other. There are also rumors that this song has already been fully recorded and is just waiting for the release time. Some observant fans mentioned that most likely this project will be released in conjunction with one of BTS's big events, which could be the celebration of the 11th anniversary of their debut in June 2025. If true, this song will be the most emotional and historic gift to the entire ARMY in the world. Among the ARMY itself, the imagination has started to run wild. Some hope that this song has a nostalgic theme about their youth together. Others imagine a song full of hope for the future. Not a few expect there to be a music video that shows flashbacks of their journey, from their trainee days, their debut, their first small concert, to the magnificent stages they walked together.